Welcome to David Photography. Today we've come to the People's Palace in Glasgow to have a look at this water feature. So let's have a look. Now, we've come to have a look at this magnificent carved water feature. But what we're going to do is we're going to walk around it at distance to see how it changes. Then we'll go closer and do the same. So right now we are here. Now, you have to ask yourself, what do we not want to get into the picture if we're this far out? You won't get any detail. And we have the big wall. So we'll walk faster until we get past the wall and see what picture we there now have. From this position, you get it, but you also get it blurring into the background of the People's Palace behind. If you go around, we get the wall back in the way again at this distance. Now we get to this side. Now if you're wanting a large shot that fits it all in and shows you about where it is, this is probably the best direction without this bus here in the photo. Because when you work further around again, you start getting in more houses. Now the likelihood from any position, you're probably not going to have it in this configuration, but you're probably going to take it up into portrait to fit in as much as you can. So now let's go closer. So we'll fill the frame more with just the fountain and less of everything else. Once again, we'll go around and you can have a look and see in the background what you wouldn't want to have in the picture. Now it actually doesn't have any water in, and the times that I've been here it never does. Now you also have to take into account that where the sun is. Some of these may look awfully dark on screen, And some sides, with the sun shining on them, may be much clearer. Okay, now we've had the far distance, we've had a medium distance. Now we just concentrate more close up. Once again, you're most likely to do this in portrait rather than landscape, and you're more likely to zoom in and just pick out a single part of the picture. Now, as we said, we're in Glasgow. This is the People's Palace. It's open every day. It's run by the council. It is free to go in. It has a bit of a museum on the first floor. It also has toilets and a cafe. Right, so from here, let's take some pictures then, and we'll see what they look like.
As you see in this far shot, you don't see any detail, and you do pick up the buildings to one side. This was only taken to show you this example of item. Next, closer up, we took 4 pictures, one of each side. Take notice that some sides at this distance show items in the background that you may not wish to have in, so therefore not the best shots to take to get the detail. And finally, the more close-up shots. Now there's a lot more of these because there's lots of carvings, but as you notice, being this close, you lost the things in the background that distract you from what you are taking. The much more detailed close-up, and each one of these would make a good print, but you wouldn't necessarily know where this item is from the pictures that you see, unless you keep track of where you are. So the idea is that whenever you go anywhere, there is always more than one photo at that location. There is always more that you can get from that position. Okay, so the pictures that I've taken here were solely taken for the use in this video. They are the JPEGs, and they have had nothing done to them whatsoever. They are straight out of the camera. So we will return to this subject of distance, close-up and positioning for taking photos. So see you on the next video. Bye for now.